That last episode did everything it could to slow our progress, but we're back where things started, and now it's time to seek out new caves and new feral wildlife, assuming we don't run into more climbing ropes. Hello, Legion, it's Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of the Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. It's really dark because it's the middle of the night. I just slept for as long as I possibly could, and I'm going to go ahead and finally eat these 2 bars that I've had on me for a while, and I can go back and grab the bear meat that I left behind if I need additional caloric value, because it's nearby, and now that I'm well rested, it's not a particularly long walk. But I'm going to top off my hunger meter a little bit by going through this plethora of cattails that I found. If you have it on the wrong sword option, stuff likes to move around on you while you're trying to eat things. I still wish they would have like an eat multiple option, but as I've mentioned in the past, I got a pretty hilarious reply from Raphael when I suggested that back in the day, and I'm not sure that's on the docket of things that will be added based on what was said. So, okay, let's sleep. Let's pass time for 4 hours because we need to. We're warm enough back here. Okay. Now, if I sleep, that should take care of the rest. How am I doing condition-wise? Let's drink 1 more herbal tea, because I can. I'm a little bit low on water. Next time I make a fire, I'll take care of that. For now, I'm not going to worry about it, because I've got plenty of tea. And now, let us sleep. Where I assume 3 hours. Probably. Daylight? A little bit? Nope. Almost, though. So now let's pass the time for 1 more hour. Give me some daylight. There it is. Okay. Let's pick you up. Now it's going to be damn cold out there. Well, it does sound like it's pretty windy. But I'm going out there anyway, because I want to find the damn cave we've been looking for the past forever. For a long time. It's been eluding us. How am I doing calorie-wise? 1942. I am going to go back to... I think I just heard a bear nostril. I'm going to go back to where that bear meat is hanging out. It's not particularly far. Plus, I would like to backtrack more in that direction. Yeah, it's really cold right now. I could do with minimal sprain risk right now, though, just saying. Pretty sunrise in that general direction. Oh, let's see. Where the heck is my spot? Is it farther over here? Yeah, I think it's on the other side of this rock. Yes, a new day is dawning. A new cold day. But at least it's clear and sunny. Yeah, I do still like this zone, but that last episode tested my affinity, for sure. I don't have 18 minutes to spend chopping stuff down right now, so it's too cold. I'm not going to do that. Yep, we are over our spot. I know, it's cold. It's real cold. Alright, so what I'm going to do is we're going to dip into our spot here, which is over here to the left. And I'm going to keep going this way, kind of back the way I came when I was initially exploring the zone. And look...
I hate being cold, because I really do.
You did. You did say that. in that exact way, as a matter of fact, a couple times. Thankfully, I don't have to cook any bear meat, but that's going to give me a leftover steak with a 438 calorie value. And how much, yeah, I've got a couple of pieces of wood on me, so now that the wind is behaving a little bit better, I will start the fire here. May as well get some water from this while it's going, and this will warm me up. And hopefully, what I'm hoping is for a kind of a clear day here. Now that I've said that, it's not going to happen. What I mean is that
Too cold. Think.
yeah, the weather will be decent. There we go. What I'm hoping is that the weather will be decent and treat me well. Let's drink that and then keep the remainder, which should be plenty, I would imagine. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Good weather. So, let's, first of all, eat what's left of that bear steak, if I can. Might not be able to eat all of it. Yeah, there's still 249 calories worth of it. So that's going to attract a little bit of attention, but I'm okay with that. Let us meander off to the left. Really? Now you're going to come at me? Yeah, I was making a note of something while I was moving. I shouldn't have done that. Should have kept my eyes forward or should have stopped moving. Really? I shot under him. I saw the shot go under him too, but thankfully the shot still scared the wolf. That's funny. Alright, let's pick you back up. And then hopefully not attract his attention again, although he ran in the exact direction we need to go to, so we'll see. He's probably going to aggro again. Yep. God, he's right frickin' there too. This is the climb. I'm not touching it, but okay, so I came through this way previously. This is where I saw the wolf when I was walking. See if I can get him to... Where are you? I hear you, but I do not see you. He's over that ridge. There you are. Enough. Nice. We have mastered firearm skill. Let's see what that does for me. Damage increased by 20%, accuracy range increased by 40%, critical hit chance increased by 30, and 5 condition per repair item. Very nice. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, wait. Okay. Better. Okay, so... Again, I don't perfectly have my bearings at the moment. I remember being here... Yeah, it's because where we have the bear meat is back in that direction. So I remember coming to this pond and turning around. I don't want to go too far this way, but I'm trying to peek at what's over this immediate ridge. See if I spot anything that seems unfamiliar. Hey, dead guy. Interestingly enough. But I have not searched. Nothing on him. Okay. There's the signal fire. I'm just going to walk this way. I'm going to try and kind of loop back around to the left. These high rock faces are promising to me. Oh, hello. Hello. I see icicles. That might be where I need to go. That might be it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think we might have found it. Might be wrong. Those of you... Again, there are a number of people watching right now who have had plenty of time. We all have. I just haven't yet explored this zone. You've had plenty of time to do so. So, you know exactly where I need to go. All right, so we are now on the hushed river. Part of me wants to go and see what's behind that waterfall, but I don't care. I saw a cave and I'm going to it.
Starting to feel numb.
It's pretty cold down here. I can't tell if that's going to lead somewhere or if that's just yet another shelter cave. I won't complain about a shelter cave right now because... Okay, there's a climbing rope. Because I need to warm up. But I really want to find Sketchy. Shelter cave. Okay. Another false alarm.
Oh, so cold.
I know. It's cold. Alright. We're literally just going to use all this fuel I just picked up to... Oh, hello. Lots more coal back there. Wow, that's how unencumbered I am. All that stuff I picked up didn't even scratch the surface. I'm just going to warm up here for a moment and then keep looking. I'm going to stay in the Hush River, and I'm not going to climb back up that rope. Because I feel like this is kind of where I need to be.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
But right now it's freaking cold. We've explored the higher areas of the zone a good bit. I don't know if I've been to all of them, but I got to the signal fire, which made me happy. That's going to warm me up nice and fast, and I'm good otherwise. Let's go ahead and eat the last of that bear steak, so I'll attract a little bit less attention that way. Last time, take torch. Weather doesn't sound too friendly. It's clear, though, outside. I see more cattails. Nice. Right outside, too. So that's the nice thing about being on this river. I may find plenty of snackables. Oh my god, look at this. But it's cold right now. Good god. Is it always this way on the river itself when you're down here? Does it just funnel wind? No, it's windy everywhere. So this is the zone being frigid at the moment. It was like -7. I'm back in Pleasant Valley. Now I am going to go check out that waterfall. Oh, I was so excited. I thought for sure that cave would be it. This goes to show you there's a big zone. You know, it's a big zone. And there's a lot of different spots where you can take shelter and survive, even though there's not man-made structures. So don't let the lack of homes that you can duck into lull you into a false sense of dread. It seems like Hush River Valley does have just a ton of spots. You have to know where they are. Or at least it's helpful to know where they are. But even if you don't, when you find them, it's just a means to survival. And I like it. I like it rather a lot. Okay. Let's go this way. Not quite as punishingly cold anymore. Thankfully. Hey, okay. Okay, this is an interior cave. Let's do it. Bring it on, sketchy. New location discovered, ice cave. That is promising. All right, so we're warm enough. I am rested enough. I don't have any coffee to keep it that way. What do I have fuel-wise? Let me step back outside really quickly and just grab a few things that I can use to light a fire so I can have a torch. Really? You couldn't just have a few sticks close by for me? I've got to go looking for them. Okay. I see some scrub brushes up there that I can cut up, so I'll just do that. Just need one. Maybe more than enough. Let's go back down. This has to be it. Jennifer's cold. Ah, here comes the snow. We had a nice day for a while. I knew it wasn't going to last. It's okay, though. We're going to spend the end of this series. Yeah, say goodbye to Hush River Valley, by the way. I almost walk off a cliff. Because we are about to go wolf hunting. Assuming this is the right cave, otherwise I'm going to feel really silly. I don't know if this cave is more extensive or less so than the first one. We're going to extinguish that torch. So I have an extra. And we're going to take another. And now we're going to go looking for our new best friend. Sorry for that awkward pause. I had an itch on my knee. Really? Rude. I'm just marking that I can go there next. Okay. In case I get turned around. I'm just going to remember those things because there's a bunch of rocks pointing in a direction, so I'll remember that I need to go there when I come back. And then there's the sticks that I laid down. wood, and yes, I'm staying quiet. Okay, this torch is starting to go out. May need to use some of those sticks to light another fire. Yeah, this cave is definitely not a joke. This is a little bit worse than the first one. Spooky as hell. Now the flare I will take, because the flare is the next thing I'm going to be using if this torch goes out before I find this wolf. Nice way to end this. Why is, like... I'm so itchy all of a sudden, like... It's the damnedest thing. Okay, this is an exit. And I don't think it's the one I came in, but I'm going to check. No, it's definitely not. All right. If this is not the cave with the wolf, if there's more than 2 ice caves, which doesn't seem likely to me, but... That's where I found the flare. Yeah, if there's more than 2 ice caves, I'm going to explore this and probably go ahead and let this still be the last episode. Stopping every few moments to listen for steps. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. So I marked this spot previously, and I went that way instead. So let's go this way again. Yep, I remember seeing those rocks. Okay, this... seems ominous. See, this is what I was talking about. There's a improvised hatchet that you can find here, even in Interloper. So that kind of makes it to where you don't necessarily have to go to the forge, which is nice. Makes me like Interloper a little bit more, knowing that this zone provides those for you. What killed you? What killed you? By the way, can we just appreciate how gorgeous this cave is? But I'm pretty sure this wolf is in this direction. This is just made to look scary. Unless I'm just totally wrong. Wait a minute. This seems familiar. But it's not. It just looks a lot like the other. Yeah. Okay. Dang it. Couldn't get it all the way up there. I'm going to have to use another flare. Glad I found the one. Kind of mad I dropped the other two. Huh. Found another campsite. Some cedar firewood. A ski jacket.
I think I can use this one.
Don't need the fire starting book. I'll take the pork and beans. Not even bad condition. Tin of sardines. Sure, I can eat them now. As you guys happily reminded me. I avoid sardines like the plague in this game, but I guess the wolf could be in this direction if the wolf is here. Yet another cave entrance, I guess. Now, let me make absolutely sure I'm not just forgetting that I went one way and not another. This is where that campsite was, yeah? Yeah, I would have found that pretty quickly, I feel like. Yeah. This must not be... This must not be Sketchy's cave. I am sad. I wanted to meet this wolf, and I have looked for him. But the search will have to continue. There's my other flare still burning out. The search will have to continue. I'm gonna step back this direction and see if maybe there's a path that I didn't explore. But I don't know. See, the reason his name is Sketchy is that evidently the wolf pathing doesn't necessarily interact well with these rocks, and sometimes the wolf can actually like come out of the rocks at you. That's what I understand. So it's possible that the wolf is here, just hiding. But yeah, let me look a little bit farther in this direction just one more time. Go back this way. That's a very easy hallway to spot, so I'll find my way back there because that's a beautiful room just to stand in. There's some wood laying there, but yeah. Okay, let's go back to a spot where it's a little bit more calm. Nice. Yeah. I like it. It's a nice bioluminescent, by the way. Has some discussion in the comments. A reminder of the term for that. Bioluminescent algae. Growing in the ice here. Pretty cool stuff. But I hate that we didn't actually find Sketchy, but at this point, what I would like to do is just kind of let that tension and let that uncertainty just continue to fuel future exploration of Hushed River Valley. We have gone a couple of episodes over the 100-day mark in Against All Odds Season 5, and Against All Odds Season 5 has been going for a while. There's a reason that we call this one 5.5. I took a couple of big breaks. The first big break was actually the break between Season 5 proper, the playlist Season 5, and Season 5.5. And now that this one has concluded, we can kind of turn the page and very quickly be looking forward to what the Errant Pilgrim update has in store for us with the next update. One of the things that kind of characterized the ending of Against All Odds Season 4 was that, as many of you recall, we didn't really know when the next update was going to be. And I said, it's going to be a while before I do more Against All Odds because I really want to do another series like this when there is a lot new to be explored. And it seems like this December survival update is going to offer such an update without having to wait quite as long as you did for Against All Odds Season 5. So I'm really happy to say that, is that I think I'll probably bring back Against All Odds relatively quickly on the channel, in addition to bringing back the other series that I regularly do, for those of you who are still wondering about that. But this has been a great first custom run. I think Against All Odds going forward, I'm going to keep it custom because I appreciate some things that make it different from Interloper, in some ways easier, in some ways harder, while keeping it around the Stalker, like the lower threshold doesn't go below Stalker. There are some things, like I mentioned, where I use Voyager level settings, like on 2 or 3 categories, but that balances with some of the things that are much more difficult, in some cases even than Interloper. So it's hard to make the game in the custom settings much harder than Interloper, but there are a few things you can do. And I've got a few thoughts that I've shared already throughout the series on how I might tweak the code. Of course, I will be sharing the code again when Against All Odds Season 6 starts, but we're going to stay with custom difficulty for sure. What else can I say about this season? I mean, it's gotten even more, I think, just response and support from you guys over the time that it's been going from the very beginning. The Long Dark has been just the most unexpected stalwart of my channel. It's the only series that I'm doing right now while I'm getting content kind of ramped back up, and I'm putting one foot in front of the other, and trying to make sure that I don't do too much at once in life in general and end up having to take another long break because I bit off more than I could chew. I have a propensity for that, and that's both a mea culpa and kind of a good reflection on myself, but it's also a good lesson for any of you folks out there, particularly younger folks. Learn from my example. When you're trying to juggle a lot, in your life, you end up with things like what's happened with this series, where you have more than one long break and, things not necessarily staying routine and regular. And to an extent, you can never control that. There's always going to be things that get in the way. But, a lot of how content production has worked on my channel and just how, getting stuff done, work, play, or hobbies in life, relates to your attitude towards it and, making sure that you're, staying on top of it. So I'm going to do what I can with future Long Dark content, future Stellaris content, Civ content, Imperator content that I haven't even made yet for that matter, in other games, and Surviving Mars for that matter. But particularly the Long Dark, since that's what you guys are here to watch in particular, as I use the word particularly in 2 different modes in the same sentence. I'm going to just do what I can to make sure the daily content keeps coming and break up the work to where there's no more unexplained long absences. So definitely stay tuned for a future Against All Odds series. Again, I really appreciate you guys staying with the series for all this time. It's been just so much fun. And let me take this moment as I'm concluding the series to return a shout out, as I've made over the past couple dozen episodes, to my good friend Athenon, who I have just joined his Twitch streams community and really just had a blast over there. It's really kind of, I didn't necessarily need my love for the Long Dark reinvigorated, so I won't say that, but it's been a reminder of just the extraordinary power of this game to kind of transfix people's attention and create these long sagas that people just tune in for and find enjoyable and relaxing and engaging. And it's just an amazing game. I can't wait to see what's next for the Long Dark. I can't wait to see what's next for Hinterland. And for that matter, I can't wait to see what's next for Against All Odds and for the channel. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Stay tuned. Like I said, we're going to have more Against All Odds content coming real soon as Errant Pilgrim drops. So I'm going to try and be on top of that and get the series going as rapidly as I can when that happens. I don't know when the release date is, but stay tuned for that. And until then, of course, new episodes of that will resume at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. It's pretty much the Long Dark's time slot right now. And I'm going to keep it that way for the foreseeable future. And just like I said, stay tuned, and I look forward to seeing you guys then. Thanks for watching. Again, comments always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next series.